So, okay, I have some really bad luck today here because actually Hyperland just crashed on me. So that's very rare because usually Hyperland runs very stable for me, but I don't know why it crashed. So we were at rebuilding the system configuration and we had an error, and of course I don't see the error now because and right now I cannot see the error because I got locked out of my system here. So we try again. Okay, now it worked, and let's have a look here. And this can go over to 6. And I would just have a look if the Matomo container is running. No, it's not running. And of course, I know why. That is... Of course, I need to include it completely into my configuration. So we created the matomo.next file here. And of course, we need to import it to the configuration. And so I go to my default.next here and just import matomo.next. And of course, I need to add it to my repo here. And now we can rebuild our system again. And here we have a failed unit. And okay, traffic failed to start. So let's have a look what happened here. Actually, I don't see a reason why. So I'll just try again. Nope. That could be something. I made a change to this here, so I can just temporarily take this out. Because that was something I just did before starting the stream. Okay, now it's working. So just have a look at if traffic is working. Yeah, traffic is online, so nope. Okay, here we go. Okay, this seems to be okay. And what is the problem here? Okay, have a look at the server here. So let's see what the logs say. So when you have a podman job running on system D, you can just do podman dash and then my Matomo service and have a look. And okay, I got an IP conflict here. So you can see the requested address is already located to another container. So we need to change the address here. And I think the 15 should be available. Oops. And then we try again. Okay. That's what is also allocated. Okay. Let's do something like this. So 10, 11, 15, 14, 13. Okay, we can just give it 16. That should work. And now have a look again. Okay, now it seems to be starting. So we can just... Oh, of course, we have to do this sudo. Okay, now Matomo is up and running. And now let's have a look here on our routers here. So that should also be working. And let's have a look. No? Okay. Just have a look at the traffic logs here. That should be okay. So the DNS challenge has passed because we got a certificate from Let's Encrypt, so I don't see a reason why this is not working. Okay, the website is working. That's probably just a propagation issue with the DNS, but I will check anyway here. So go to my products on GoDaddy and check for DNS. And let's have a look here. Okay, that is weird. So we should have a text record here. But we don't have one. Okay, just for now to get it working, I will just quickly create a manual entry here. I think I'm blind. Where is my IP address? Ah, it's here. Hey. So usually traffic should do that automatically, but to be honest, I haven't really paid much attention on this domain setup in combination with the wildcard domain here. So I don't know, maybe I did something wrong on my part. So I will just do like this here and fix the other stuff later. So let's see. Of course, this will take a couple of minutes. Oh, okay. The sound is okay. Yeah, great to hear. Actually, I want to make more about Nix, and yeah, there are still lots of people who want to get into it. And yeah, we all know how good the documentation is most of the time. So I will try to do some live stuff here. And as I said in the beginning, this is just a test for now, because that's more technical test for me. I want to see if it's working with my current connection here. So let's have a look here. So this might take a while until the domain is propagated, but what I can do is we can talk a little bit about the details here. So especially when it comes to traffic in Nix, and actually when you work with traffic in Nix, there is the easiest way really to find what you need is when it comes to configuration is when you are at the traffic website, for example. Let me see. So, and we need the that's a long time ago I was here. No, I just need, can I please have some simple documentation? Oh, here, over here we have docs. Okay. So get started. And actually the closest point of reference from the traffic documentation is really when you look into the file providers here. So I don't know, no matter where you are in the documentation, you always have here the different kinds of configuration here. And I know a lot of people use the Docker labels here, and actually you could do that also in Nix, but it's much more comfortable to have it like this in the really Nix way to configure stuff here. And just from the documentation here, you have, let's see if I have a good example here. Ta-da. Actually, the structure is the same. You actually just need to use at the YAML or the TOML hierarchy, and this kind of translates one-to-one to the Nix configuration here. Okay. I think there's, just let me see. I think there's something wrong with my wayland setup here. Just let me try to restart the screen sharing here. Ah, now it's working. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. What I was talking about is we have the configuration here Nix, and the structure is very similar to the file provider in traffic and in the traffic documentation. And also when you are able to use YAML or TOML, actually the hierarchy and the names are pretty much the same. So this translates one-to-one between traffic and the things you find in the documentation here. And what's also, I don't know, what was a little bit tricky for myself actually was to get the certificates up. So for example, on this part here, I use a DNS challenge, and the DNS challenge means I can just automatically create subdomains. So usually I don't need to go into GoDaddy and point an A record to an IP address, because when you have the DNS challenge activated, and then traffic will use the, for example, the GoDaddy or the Cloudflare API to create the text record in the DNS, and then everything will be set up for you. So there's no need to log into this. And what I found, I don't know if this is, I think that's probably a Let's Encrypt issue, but let me see where I have it. Yeah, very important value is, and that's not specific to Nix, but the delay before checks here. I put this to 60 because when you set up a new domain, then and you don't have this delay, then traffic will immediately try to verify the domain. And dependent on the provider, the propagation takes a while. And without this delay, you will always fail on obtaining certificates. And that's what this value is for. So okay, I promise next time this will be much better. I don't know why my Hyperland setup is unstable today, because usually I just get the camera and everything rolling, and everything's working fine. But I don't know, that's bad luck today. So I will just see if my subdomain is available now, and it is. So as you can see, Matomo is starting and working here, and we can start configuring it. So here we have the things we have already gotten that we had in our environment variables over here. And now we are basically done. And for this super user, I will just take myself here. Oh yeah, that's an interesting one. Devenv switching to Twix. Yeah, actually, I have seen the talk by the Devenv developers on their plans, and actually, I've heard from a lot of people that Twix is not yet ready to be running in productions, and there seem to be still some issues, and I think the Twix team is very aware of it. And actually, I trust in the Devenv team that they do the right thing, but we will see how that will actually turn out when they switch the Nix implementation here. So we'll just quickly set up. Next. So now I set up a website and name this one emoti.com. Yeah, my wife is quite helpful in the chat, I see. So happy that you are here and watching how I do your website here. So we are in Germany, Berlin here. So this we can do later on, and yeah, now we are up and running. And now I can just log in here. And as you can see, Matomo will check the domain and it already recognized that we are using WordPress here. So let's see, I haven't tried that on WordPress yet because I don't use WordPress. Usually, actually, I use Ghost for my own blog. So let's have a look here. And Matomo URL. So let's head for the admin panel, and we already have this installed here. And here. That's a lot of settings here. Where is that? I cannot find it. Okay. There should be something where I can just set the Matomo URL. Let's get back here. So log into WordPress, install now. Settings, WordPress Matomo. I set the right plugin. Let's see. I'll just deactivate this one. No, that should be the correct one. I don't know what's wrong here. So let's see. Now go to settings here. And let's see. Tag manager. Okay, what is wrong here? Incorrect captcha. I'll just try with another browser here. Okay, I don't know why, but the captcha is not shown on the Zen browser right now. Another strange problem we are having today. Okay. Now we are back in. So. And over here we try again. So settings. There must be something where I can just put the URL in here of my Matomo instance. That's weird. No. That's strange. I need to. Ah, okay, that's another extension here. Okay, that's stupid. So. Yeah, we need this one here. Connect Matomo. This one can be removed. Okay, okay. I'm glad that the test is working well. Actually, I'm I'm not very much prepared. I wanted to do something easy here, and yeah, of course, I know most of you want to see NetN and NixOS content, and I will make live streams on that. No worries about that, because actually that's also where kind of my heart beats for, and what's interesting for me, and we will come to that. Don't worry about that. So let's have this side by side here. Activate settings. Cannot see it here. That's weird. Ah, okay, I didn't activate it. Great. Yeah, yeah, Rust is not yet included. No, actually, I tried my fair share of Rust, and I really like the language, and but I am still far from being really good at Rust, because I don't code very often, so that's definitely something on my list. And because Rust is, just in my opinion, one of the best languages out there. So now I can just put in the URL here, and let's see how we get the token. Admin personal security. Okay. So we go. Personal security. And now we can create a new token. Name this Nemoti WordPress. Just copy the token. And now we can save it. And now we can see if okay, that's just a warning because I didn't set up email notifications. So test installation. Tracking code verification failed. Let me see. And now we try again. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, okay. Now our tracking is up and running, and of course we need to set some details here. And actually, to I will probably do a video on this one, I don't know, in one of the next weeks, because Matomo is a really great solution when it comes to alternatives for Google Analytics, because it is very privacy focused, and there's also an add-on where you can just feedback, for example, conversions back into Google over the API, and that's very good for privacy of shop users and so on. And I will probably make a video on how to implement this in Shopify, because with the new Shopify pixel technology, that's a little bit more difficult. So yeah. So actually, that's kind of all I wanted to achieve with this stream for now. And as I said, I didn't prepare very much because this is more or less a technical test here. So, but I'm planning to do a live stream, I don't know, once a week, and then we can chat together and yeah, tackle some Nix topics and so on and so forth. Yeah, Origin. I can feel that, because yeah, I had my fair share of frustrations with Nix also in the beginning, and for me, it was, I don't know, I think the first 2 or 3 months I had no idea what I'm doing really. And actually, still today, sometimes I don't have an idea what I'm doing. And right now, for example, I don't know if you've seen the video, I have made this self-host playbook thing to make it easier for people to get into self-hosting who don't know anything about Linux or NixOS, and who don't really want to know, so they can just use it. And yeah, the last couple of days I was sitting on a quite complicated Nix configuration for that, because that will kind of be very much connected. So you have a base flake on the user, and that will pull kind of 90% of the system configuration on a flake I have on my server, and there's data flying back and forth between those two flakes, and they're very complicated. But I think I will also go into detail on that in a video, because that was quite an interesting use case for me. And yeah, actually, as I said, I don't have very much prepared for today, and I just wanted to test it, and I will now have a look at the video, how the sound quality is, how the video quality is. And I can see just from my stats here in OBS, I think I got 2% dropped frames, so that seems to be quite stable. And yeah, I'm quite happy that some of you joined me, and hopefully I will see you again on the next stream. And actually, I will put up a schedule so you can see when I will be live and when I will be streaming. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today, and see you in the next video. That will probably come, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday, and I will prepare something so we can do a live stream next week. So have a nice weekend, all of you. Bye-bye.